Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my Sephora VIB recommendations. The sale is coming up very soon. I will list all of the dates down in the description box for you guys, along with codes and percentage off for VIB, VIB Rouge, and all the tiers. So you will have all of the information checked down in the description box. But I am going to share with you all of my Sephora VIB recommendations, what I love, what you need to try out if you've been thinking about it. I hope that I can guide you in the right direction on what to buy during this year's sale. Now, I am going to be doing two separate videos. I'm going to be doing a skincare dedicated video and I'm going to be doing a makeup dedicated video, because if I just did one long one, it would just be way too long. And I will also link my other Sephora VIB sale recommendation video that I did up here, so you guys can check that out too. So if you guys want to see my Sephora VIB recommendations, then just keep on watching. And if you guys want to creep on me between videos, definitely follow me on IG. I will list it right here. So enough chatting, let's jump right in. I'm going to go in the order that I usually apply things to my face. So I'm going to start off with primer, and the first one is this Korean skincare line called Erborian. Oh, I'm so bad with pronouncing names. This is the Ultra Mattifying Primer Shine Control, and I really like this. This is great for the summertime. I went down south last year and I brought this. They did send this to me, and this really did keep me matte through Florida heat, through Mississippi heat. Like, this is going to keep you matte, so I really like this, and it's in a really big tube. It's gonna last you a long time. The next primer I want to mention is the Bareminerals Blemish Rescue Primer. I mentioned this in my What's in My Travel bag. I love this stuff. This is a skin clearing anti-redness mattifying primer. I love this when it's like around that time of the month, or in the summertime my skin can kind of freak out. So I love using a primer that's going to help fight my acne flare-ups. I love this stuff. Now, the next primer I want to mention is the FENTY. This is the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. I've really been liking this. I don't use primers on an everyday basis, but I really do reach for this when I'm doing my makeup. It's great. It's a travel size that I have, but I definitely would repurchase the full size. It just works really well. It keeps my makeup in place. It does exactly what it says it's going to do, and it doesn't break me out, so that's a plus. The next product I want to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Wonder Glow Instant Focus Beauty Flash. This stuff is beautiful on your skin. This is beautiful mixed in with foundation. This is beautiful under foundation. It is just a really beautiful formula. It gives you like this radiant glow. It says turn around tired, dull skin in a beauty flash. You have to try it. It just makes your skin look beautiful and radiant, like glowing from within. Really like this stuff. So I'm going to mention a few foundations. The first one I want to mention is the Too Faced Born This Way. I love this stuff. I use this every day for probably a year straight. This foundation just looks so beautiful on the skin. It just looks so skin-like, and it really just, regardless of the skin that you have underneath the foundation, it's going to make you look just flawless and natural. And regardless of how much you build it up, it never looks cakey. I just love it. The next foundation I want to mention is pricey, so if you're going to buy it, definitely buy it when it's on sale. And it is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I have it in two shades. I have it in shade 9 and shade 7.5. 7.5 is my winter shade and 9 is my summer shade. Love this foundation. I actually have it on my face right now, mixed in with another foundation that I'm going to mention next. But this just makes my skin look so beautiful. It's very lightweight to buildable, like a light to medium coverage, but it just looks so beautiful on the skin, stays in put, looks good, stays in put. Wow. It stays in place. It looks beautiful on the skin regardless of if you set it or don't set it. There's a reason why people rave about this foundation, because it really is just that good. The next foundation is also a very pricey foundation, so definitely pick it up during the sale. It is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation. Now, this foundation I have on my face mixed in with the Giorgio Armani. This is a very full coverage, very thick foundation. I found that this foundation works better when mixed in with other foundations to sheer it out. So like the Giorgio Armani, for instance, like I love that foundation, but if I'm having a lot of breakouts and I wanted some added coverage, I add one pump into that. and it will look beautiful on my face. And one pump is all you need to cover your whole face. If you use too much of this, it can look very, very full coverage and almost fake, which some people like that. It's good for filming, but if you're using it every day, I prefer to mix it in with other foundations just for added coverage. This is really good just to have in your bag on those extra coverage days. And also, the Hourglass Vanish stick is amazing. I have the Hourglass foundation in the shade Golden Tan. I have the Hourglass Vanish stick in the shade Honey. It's super sleek and compact, great to travel with. I've really fallen in love with this foundation. Now, the next product that I want to mention is concealer, and the first concealer that I love is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Oh my gosh, I've been using this every single day. I cannot live without this concealer. It doesn't dry out your under eyes, it just makes them look flawless, covers my craters. Like, I really can't say enough good things about this foundation. And I have it in the shade Sand for the winter time, and then Mahogany is my contour shade. I have both shades on today. It looks flawless on the skin, and then for the summertime I use Warm Sand. The next concealer is the Fenty Pro Filt'r Concealer. Now, I have it in the shade 300. I really like this concealer to just wear by itself. It stays in place, it's very matte underneath your eyes, and if I just want to throw this on and run out the door, it makes my under eyes look so beautiful. And it really does stay in place, and it doesn't settle into my fine lines throughout the day, and I don't need to set it. So this concealer I feel like would be really good for the summertime. It has great coverage and great staying power, so I've really been liking this. If you do use this concealer underneath your eyes and then set it with a powder, if the powder is too matte, like if you were to use it with the Too Faced Peach Perfect mattifying powder, your under eyes would just be so dry. So just be careful with that. But if you are careful and you are aware of that, it can be a beautiful product as long as you know how to work with it. Now I'm going to move on to cream contours, and the first contour that I want to mention is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Hollywood Contour Wand. I have mine in the shade Medium Dark. I love this. It looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. It's a beautiful shade, blends out like butter, and it's just a natural contour. I will list a video up here where I've used it. It just is beautiful. It looks amazing on the skin. This is a very high-end product, so if you are thinking about getting it, definitely buy it on sale, girl. Save you some money. The next product I want to mention is the Fenty. This is the Match Stick. Now, I have this in the shade Espresso, and this I use to cream contour. This is really compact, easy to travel with. I like things that are easy to travel with. You don't have to worry about this getting all over your makeup bag if it spills, and it just looks beautiful. It's really easy to apply, blends out. Even though it is in the stick form, it's easy to blend out, and it looks seamless when it is blended into the hairline and the jaw. It's just beautiful. This is a little too dark for me right now, but in the summertime, this would be the perfect contour shade for me. Now we are going to talk about loose powders. And the first loose powder this is actually a brightening powder, and it is the Laura Mercier. This is the Secret Brightening Powder. Now, I was using the Secret Brightening pressed powder, but it got so dirty so fast, so I switched to the loose powder. I love this just to put in the hollows right here underneath my eyes. It really just brightens up underneath my eyes. Like, let me see if I can demonstrate this for you. Just take the tiniest amount and place it right in the hollows, and it really just brightens up that area, as you can see. And it's just a beautiful powder. Beautiful. It just does a really good job of brightening up the hollows underneath my eyes. So I have been loving this. It works really well. And then the next powder is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I don't need to spend a lot of time on this because you guys just know this is the Ride or Die setting powder in translucent. It's just amazing, and this is just their limited edition packaging, so if you're wondering why it looks different, if you have not tried this, you should definitely pick one up. If you guys are running low, stock up during the sale. Definitely my favorite powder of like all time right here. Next powder I want to talk about is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. Now this powder is very, very mattifying and smells really good. Now this is the perfect powder for the summertime. If you get oily, it's really going to keep you matte all day. And when you first set your face, it's almost a little too matte, but then you put some setting spray on and it, you know, it loosens it up a little bit. But this is perfect for those hot summer months, like when you're putting on a beat face to go to Disneyland. This is gonna keep you on lock. Now the next powder I wanna mention is the Hourglass. These are all super dirty because I use them all the time. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This powder is just beautiful. It's not really, it almost gives you more of a natural look to your face. It's a mix between like the Laura Mercier and the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. It really does a good job of setting your foundation, does not have flashback. It's just a beautiful, very luxurious powder. The next powder I want to talk about is a foundation powder, and it is the Hello Flawless Foundation Powder. Now this, as you can tell, I have it. These are 3 that I recently picked up that I am running low on. You can see that I use these all the time. I keep one in my purse, I keep one in my vanity, and I keep one, I think, in my gym bag because they're just great. I love them. They really are a full coverage powder foundation, but I like to focus a powder foundation on top of my foundation in areas that I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, just to give a little added coverage. And this does a really beautiful job of that. And I am in the shade Hazelnut and Amber, and I love this stuff. So definitely pick this up. I need to pick some more up because clearly I'm running low. Now this, I don't know if it's a bronzer or what it is, but it's just an amazing product. And it is the Laura Mercier. This is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, and I am in the shade number 4. This powder is beautiful. I put this on kind of as a bronzer powder, but I just kind of buff it on the outer areas of my face after I have my powder and my bronzer on, and it just diffuses your face and makes you look glowy. It just makes you look fresh and healthy and vibrant. It just brings like a fairy glow to your face. It's beautiful. I love this powder, and it doesn't have that much coverage or anything like that. Like, this is something you could throw on for the summer. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just beautiful. You have to try it. The next one is the Benefit Hula Caramel. Now I am obsessed. I still have the little wand in here because I use it, but this powder is amazeballs. I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. It blends out, like, it's so buttery and beautiful and just brings a nice warmth to the face. It makes you look like you just went on vacation to Hawaii and you have a nice sun-kissed tan. I love it. I've been obsessed with this since I purchased it. So I wanted to give a little shout out to the FENTY bronzers. These are the Sunstalker bronzers. Sunstalker? Yeah, Sunstalker bronzers. And I have the shade Cocoa Naughty, and I have it on my face today. It's really beautiful. Like, it just literally went on like a Facetune bronzed blur. It's beautiful, just really bronzes up the face and just has a beautiful finish. Riri killed it yet again. Now we're gonna talk about highlighters. And the first highlight that I wanna mention is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. This highlight is just, hold on, I don't have any highlight on. I'm gonna show you. It's just beautiful, like, just like Amrezy. Like, Amrezy is stunning. Like, do you see that? Do you see that? Always one that I travel with because it never lets me down. Now onto eye products, and the first 2 that I want to talk about are brows, and these are my ride or die brow products right now. As you can see, they are very, very gross. This is the Benefit Brow Gel in number 6, it looks like. I can't even read it, but it holds your brows in place, really gives a nice texture to the brow so they look more natural and bushy, which I really like. You can wear this by itself or you can wear it on top of a brow pencil, like the Benefit Brow Pencil. I'm in the shade number 5. I've gone through about 4 of these since I discovered these, and I'm actually currently out, so I need to go to Sephora and buy another one. This pencil transforms my brows. It makes them look bushy but structured, but crisp but bushy. It's just, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful what this does for my brows. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Now another eye product is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Feline Flake Liquid Liner. Now this has a felt tip to it, but it doesn't get dry. Every time I do a cat eye, which I've rediscovered my love of a cat eye recently, and I always use this. It's a lot easier to do a wing with this, I find. It has like a nice little grip. It's just, they were really thinking when they put this together. Always have the blackest black cat eye, and it's sharp and crisp. Looks like it's gonna cut a bit. We're gonna keep Charlotte around and probably restock during the sale. First eye palette I wanna talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Now this palette is it's just beautiful. Look at these shades. These are my shades. These are all my shades. We have some pinky mauves, we have warm shades, we have golds in here, we have some, like, this is where I live. This tickles my fancy, okay? If you guys have any palette recommendations, let me know down in the comments, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really buy a lot of palettes. So I would love to discover some new palettes. So what are your faves from Sephora? And I will definitely pick up a few during the sale. Now on to lips. First, I'm going to start off with the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is a lip gloss. It's not overly sticky, which I really don't like in a lip gloss. It looks beautiful by itself, looks beautiful topped on about any shade. Every time I reach for a gloss, I always reach for this, besides my e.l.f. gloss that I always reach for. It will look good on literally anybody. The next thing I want to talk about is the Buxom. These are the Power Plump Lip Balms. It makes your lips look plump and juicy and just like kissable. This product, I love it. When they sent this to me, I could not stop wearing it. I wore it on top of everything. The next lip products I want to talk about are the Laura Mercier Velour Extreme Matte Lipsticks. And my two favorite shades are the shades Fresh and Fierce. These lipsticks are just amazing. I love how they're like a little pencil, and actually the bottom is like a little sharpener. I just love these. Laura Mercier literally sent me all of their shades, and I actually did a lip swatch video on these. They're beautiful, creamy, pigmented, and they last all day. You cannot go wrong with these lipsticks. The next two I want to talk about are from Fenty again, and the one that I have on my lips today is the Fenty Uncensored. This is their liquid lip, or what do they call them? Donna lip paints, my bad. This shade is just beautiful. It is the perfect red in my opinion. These last on the lips all day. You don't need a lip liner because of how the applicator is. It's just a really, really good product, and I love it. I wore this for Christmas. I wore this for Thanksgiving. I wore this when I went to Italy. I love this. This is the most beautiful red I have ever seen, and it never fails me. The next shade I want to talk about is Unbutton, and this one is a beautiful nude shade. I really like this putting on top of like a darker lip liner or a darker lipstick, and then putting this just in the middle of the lips. It's just a beautiful nude shade, and again, the lip paints they're beautiful on the lips. And the next lipsticks I want to mention are the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. And I have the shades Very Victoria and Pillow Talk. One of these was the shade that Meghan Markle uses, and I'm basic, and I was like, I need to get that shade because I love Meghan Markle. They are just like very sheer washes of color, and they are just really beautiful. Like, these are the type of lipsticks that you can just have in your purse and put on without looking in the mirror, because they're just very creamy, and they're not like super pigmented. They're just very beautiful. They wear really well on the lips. They're very comfortable. I feel really classy. The packaging is just beautiful. These are just like a classy, like grown woman type of lipstick. I love them. Now, last but not least, we have makeup setting sprays. And the setting spray that I really like is the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 setting spray. Now the only thing that I can say negative about this is that it kind of has a harsh sprayer. Like, it kind of comes out a little harsh. You can prime, set, and refresh your makeup. It works really well. The next product that I really, really love, I love this stuff, is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I've been thinking about buying this since I saw Makeup by Mario use it on Kim Kardashian. I was like, do I want to spend that much? But I bought it during the sale. See where we're going here? I bought it during the sale, and let me tell you, it was worth every single penny. You only need 2 sprays. Unless you're really, really dry, I could see you doing more. But literally 2 sprays on my face and my face just melts into Butter City. This stuff is amazing. It's like angel tears in here. Alright guys, so those are all of my Sephora VIB recommendations. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss a new video. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you guys want to keep the train moving, check out my last Sephora VIB recommendations video up here. And check out another makeup video right up here. And subscribe right down here. So I will see you guys in my next video.